live from the planet Lotron. This is Thomas Game Podcast, episode 26. Do that again. How you doing this evening, dear?
Wait, hold up. You didn't introduce me.
Oh, hold up. Before I introduce you, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I go by the name of
DJ Realm Life.
There you go. They know my name. It's just Tiffany. They know my name. It's just Tiffany. They know my name. It's just Tiffany. Okay, I think they got it. His better half, just Tiffany.
episode 26. How you doing this evening, dear?
You know what? I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I want to give all glory and praise to God for keeping us covered during this pandemic.
No doubt.
Right? I mean, you hear all these sad stories, and it's not to brag, but I'm just really thankful that God has kept us covered and protected us, and we haven't lacked anything during this pandemic.
Thank God
so
for that.
Thank you, Lord. And if you know what, and if you're listening to this podcast, you need to be thankful too, because some people woke up in a hospital bed this morning.
No doubt. Able to still have a job and be healthy, that's a blessing in itself. And if you're out there listening, check us out. Go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. Hit the button. Promise you it won't cost you a thing. Also hit the notification bell and you will get every episode that is posted. And you can also, if you don't have YouTube, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and other listening platforms as well.
You okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Just a little fatigue.
Yeah,
That's all.
get something to drink.
And also, if you want to share your story or someone else's story, you want to just get, our opinions, not we're not experts. You want someone to talk to, you can also reach us at the thomasgang2020@gmail.com. Again, that's the thomasgang2020@gmail.com.
All right. That's it. That's the only introduction before we get into the topics.
I believe that's it. If you haven't, check out episode 25 and other episodes as well. Had fun last week.
Yeah, and the week before.
And the week before that. And the week before that.
No, all of them are good. Okay.
All right, so we're going to get into it then.
Okay. So on the story, I posted a question that I seen on social media. It said, mention one thing that destroys a relationship. And a lot of our listeners, they responded. So let me pull up some of their responses and what they said destroys a relationship. Somebody put trust, which I would agree with that. Oh, you going on live? On IG Live?
Yeah, trying to.
Because that way we can get them to tune in and give their opinions.
Instagram did a whole bunch of new stuff that
I noticed that.
So I'm lost on how to get on live.
I noticed that. It's not the same way?
No.
Yeah, they changed it up a lot. Well, while you're doing that,
got it. Go
you
ahead.
got it? Okay. So one of the questions that I posted on tonight's story said, mention one thing that destroys a relationship.
It's a million things.
It
So
is.
that's kind of.
It is. One person put, which I definitely have to agree, lack of communication, which is the obvious in most relationships. People, and it's not that some people don't communicate. I think it's the comprehension and the understanding part. Like, I think that's what's missing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would agree with that. What about you? Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
With lack of communication?
Yeah, that's very important. That's maybe one of the top 3 reasons why a relationship don't work, because the communication's not there.
Right. Definitely. It's just hard to understand someone if they don't communicate.
Right. So what are the reasons they had on there?
Trust. Somebody put trust. I mean, there's a million reasons why you can't trust a person. Infidelity would be one.
Mm-hmm.
Lies. If you lie about small things, then you can lose that person's trust. But how do you get their trust back? How would you get someone's trust back who's lied to you or cheated on you?
How would you get their trust back?
Yeah. If someone on IG, we should have them answer that.
I can answer that right quick. You have to work at it. It's just as simple as that. You really have to work at it. Whatever. What's up, Alteria, when you're on IG Live? Ask that question again. Let them know what's going on.
Oh, mention one thing that destroys a relationship.
Huff, what up?
Huff, mention one thing that destroys a relationship. Somebody put trust.
Yeah, if you did something and your trust is questioned, you have to earn that trust back,
Right.
and that's something that's not easy at all to gain that trust back, because forgiveness is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah. I mean, once you lose trust, honestly, it changes. For me, I think it changed the whole dynamic of the relationship. You start looking at that person differently. You start questioning them, everything that they do. In the back of your mind, you're going to wonder, okay, are they going to do this? Are they lying again? So it's definitely a long road to recovery. But like you said, I mean, if you're willing to put the work in, you might come out on top.
Poor communication. We just said that.
Yeah.
Huff said that was his answer.
What, trust? Trust was.
Poor communication.
No, his answer was trust. His answer was trust.
Okay, he says poor communication. He said that was his answer. Poor,
Oh, okay.
whatever he could say.
Somebody else put jealous friends. What do you think about that?
That's true too. That could be a problem. That definitely could be a problem. I could see a jealous friend
Constantly putting negativity in your ear, and then it's carried on into the relationship. Yeah. Yeah, that can definitely destroy it. This one here. Someone put keeping in contact with the ex.
Yeah, that's not good. That's hard. Yeah, that's
Now, unless you have kids with that person, it's okay, but there still need to be boundaries set. Don't be calling after, midnight, or hell, even before. Call during the day, 9 to 5, unless there's an emergency.
Yeah, other than that, you shouldn't have. Obviously, you really shouldn't have no communication with your ex.
Right.
Like, that's just self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
When you gotta get deep into that, yeah, you shouldn't. That could be an issue if your significant other finds out you're talking to your ex. Like, how do you explain that? Especially if you don't have any kids together.
Well, some exes, they're still friends. That's a problem, right? That would destroy a relationship if you're still friends with your ex.
Yeah, because it's trust. You're not going to trust them anymore.
And that has nothing to do with insecurity, right? You would say.
No, I don't think anybody would be comfortable with their ex, with their significant other still communicating with their ex.
Right.
I think anybody would be upset.
I would like to hear from those people, though, who still communicate with their ex. Like, why are you still talking to them?
Oh, we got one right here. Family members. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Family members can definitely destroy a relationship because they nosy and always in your business.
Very true.
Who put that? Give them a shout out.
Let me go
I like
ahead.
that.
Yeah. That's a good one, Altaria. Family members, man. Family members can be jealous.
Yep. They always have an opinion.
Yeah.
Always have an opinion. Usually it's not a good one.
Family members can steer you away from your relationship. You know, they could put, negative bug in your ear, and then, hell, they could change the dynamic of the relationship, the way someone thinks.
Right.
Or maybe they could be like, well, maybe mama is right about them. And get in their ear and then, change the situation. Yeah. That's a good answer.
Good one.
Yeah.
And another person put unresolved past traumas.
What the hell?
I guess if you've been, like, for women, right?
Speak English.
Basically, what it means for women, I think, if you've been in a relationship and you've been hurt before and you carry that on to your next relationship, you go in not trusting them, not respecting them. And to me, what's the term people say? Most women who've been in a bad situation.
Baggage.
Right, baggage. But most women who've been in a bad situation, they don't appreciate a good man when they come. Because of unresolved past traumas. To me, that's what I think.
Yeah, okay. Let me see what we got here. Outside opinions, period. Huff says, always have an opinion. Let me see. Would taking advice from a single friend be one? That could be one. That could be one, depending on what kind of advice it is. Because that single person could have been with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and it didn't work. And, it depends on what kind of advice is from the single person. Just because they're single doesn't necessarily mean they have bad advice.
Right.
So it depends on what it is.
Yeah, it depends. But that's a good answer too.
That is a good answer.
So what would you say? What would be your number one thing that destroys a relationship?
I don't have a number one thing, because it could be a multitude of things that we said. It could be communication. You know, it's probably would be up there. It could be financial reasons.
Right.
You know, it could be trust issues. It could be a lot of things that we said. Communication is definitely up there with me.
Yeah, but I think, you know what, out of all those that we just named, I feel like they can all be worked on. One that I may not be so willing to accept is infidelity. I think once you cross that line, it's hard to get that old thing back.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying it's impossible, but to me, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, I'd be the same. Anyone that does, I don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you.
Yeah, I don't judge them either, but I'm just saying I think that's one of the hardest things to forgive.
Yeah, some people are able to forgive, and some people are not. So, you know, a lot of people would say, oh, you know, people are stupid. Some people are stupid for taking this person back. Well, people say it all the time.
Yeah, they do. They do. But maybe it depends on how many times they take them back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you are a habitual cheater and the person continues to take you back, then, yeah, you may be a little stupid. Yeah, it might be time to hang it up. But, you know, if this person made a mistake and is sincere about, you know, changing their ways and being a better person, and that other person decides to take them back, I don't have a problem with that. It's depending on what your tolerant level is, what you're able to deal with.
Right. But if they're showing that they're trying to work on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't judge nobody for that. No, I can't do that.
But yeah, I thought that was a good topic to discuss. You guys, if you guys are listening, follow us on IG. You'll see some of the responses that I posted in the story from other viewers.
And also, sexually.
If the sex is bad?
Yeah, that's not front. You know
That'll destroy a relationship if
Absolutely.
the sex is bad.
Marv, what up, man? We talking about you just joining us. Go ahead and say the topic again. Ask the question.
Mention one thing that destroys a relationship.
Yeah, we're not gonna have sit up here in front if the sex ain't good, you know.
I think if the sex is not good and they don't continue to work on it, then that can destroy a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's say you want to try something new in the bedroom and your partner is just like, no.
Not even anything new. If they just not good.
Well, yeah, you're right.
It could damage a relationship.
You're right. You're right. It could.
You know what I'm saying? Because they could be good at what they're doing, and you may come with some old crazy stuff that they're not comfortable doing, and that don't mean they're bad in sex. They're just not comfortable with that new thing that you want them to do.
Right.
But they're good at other areas.
Right.
But if you're not good at nothing, that's the reason why the relationship.
Yeah, and then all those other things are going to start to come into play: the cheating, the lying,
everything,
right? The insecurities.
Yep.
Yeah. You're
yeah,
right.
Man. Like for some people, sex is up there.
Right.
Sex is number one for some people.
What episode that was? We talked about that on the ladies edition. Was ladies edition 24 or 23?
I don't remember.
But some of the girls said that too. So they said sex was number one for them, especially when looking for a soulmate.
And also, on both ends,
right?
Being supportive.
Right.
That could be another reason. On both ends, if you're not supportive of one's dream or something that the other person believes in wholeheartedly, that could be that could damage a relationship.
Yeah. Then they're gonna start looking for that support from somewhere else.
Right. Steph, what up, sis? See you in the house. Ask that question again for your friend.
She was the one. She answered one of the questions. So elaborate on it for us, Steph. You answered. The question was, mention one thing that destroys a relationship. And your response was unresolved traumas.
And I'm going to get in deeper because Huff said facts, I guess, from what I said. Huff's a DJ. I'm a DJ. Imagine, Huff, your dream is to be a DJ. And whoever you're with says, you know what? That ain't going to go far. I want you to do this. You should go to school. How that's going to turn out? That might not turn out too well for anybody.
Right.
Let me see what Altaria says. Selfishness. Oh, hold on, sis.
Yeah,
you on the damn roll today. Huff, sisters on the roll today. Definitely selfishness can damage a relationship. Absolutely.
But going back to the DJ thing, and I support you and everything that you do, but I think when it comes to support, also a lot of women like to see their men be really successful. So they encourage you to do better based on the potential that you have. So I don't necessarily look at it as a bad thing if they say, you know what, I don't think you're going to get too far, because you want someone who's going to be honest with you. You want somebody who's going to uplift you, who's going to encourage you, who's going to want you to be more than a DJ. Maybe own a club. You know what I mean? It just depends on
But you would have to say
conversation.
That. You
right.
have to say
I
that.
think it depends on how the conversation is being.
If you just flat out say, I don't think you're going to be a DJ.
Right.
You should do something else.
Right.
That ain't gonna go well.
Ladies, and that's another thing. And guys, people, listen. If you are going to downplay someone's dream, come up with a solution. Don't just nag them, and don't just put negativity on it.
And we live in a world where if it's not happening right away, you know, a lot of people want instant gratification.
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to happen. We live in a world where we have to see it to believe it,
right.
and journeys sometimes take 10+ years. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it don't, but sometimes it does. So if that person is willing to stick it out with you, that's the right person. If that person's not, then you know that person got to go. Let me see. Steph says, I met people carrying things from their past that are horrible and then take it out on their partner. That is true, too.
That's what I was saying.
Something right there. Absolutely. That happens a lot. That's baggage. That happens a lot. People get in a new situation, and because they're not over their past, they take it out on their new partner.
Not even over their past. Like, you can go through something really traumatic. Like, let's say you was being cheated on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you really haven't gotten over. You got over your ex, but you haven't gotten over some of the issues that came with cheating, like your insecurities.
Hold on now. Hold on. I got to get some of these right here. Let me see how. But if that person is passionate about what they do, then there should be no pushing in another direction. That's true. Let me see. Alteria says that's true. Hurt people hurt people. That is the truth right there. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with both of y'all. Mm-hmm. Like I said, if someone's passionate about something, you shouldn't push them in another direction. This is the thing. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right. And if it's not hurting your relationship, what's wrong with not supporting them if it's not going to hurt your relationship?
You said what's wrong with not supporting them?
No, I'm just saying support them. If it doesn't hurt you, it possibly benefits you in your relationship financially. Why not support them? And if that's their dream, you're going to want somebody to support you too. Yeah, so you got to look at it vice versa.
Imagine, the CEO of Amazon, his wife, telling him that what you're doing, I don't think it's going to work.
Mm-hmm. And
he's a
billionaire.
If he would have listened to it,
right?
He's a billionaire now. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs, he was doing stuff out of his garage. It was laughed at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, support is definitely important.
Yeah, and going back to another episode because we talked about support on like in the way beginning. Mm-hmm. It was somebody you was telling me about. Was it the Disney guy? He started out drawing Mickey Mouse, and his wife didn't believe that he was gonna be like this
now look at
big
Disney.
Successful
now
owner.
Look, his kids can live.
What
for
was
the rest
that
of
story?
their life.
You remember?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it was just his wife, but I know a lot of people laughed at him when he was
drawing mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Now Disney owns everything. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's on here.
But I think there has to be a balance. So when it comes to your dream, just don't neglect your relationship, because I think that's when some people start to downplay your dream when they feel neglected. So there has to be a balance.
It does, but also if you want to get somewhere, sacrifices have to be made. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm let's say if I'm a DJ or I'm an author,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I may spend countless nights in the room writing stuff down, and I may not spend all the time with you as you want me to.
Right.
But you have to, you still have to find that balance.
Yeah, I think that's where the issues come in when there's no balance.
Acrimony is a prime example when it comes to that support. You
didn't see that money. I mean, that movie.
I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't see that movie.
I
never will.
Isn't it Alimony?
It says
Acrimony.
Acrimony. Is that the Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah, that's the Tyler
Perry. Let me do that
one.
again. I will never watch that movie. Stop. Don't be touching that.
He's so biased.
Nah, cuz we won't be watching that.
Who said that?
Terria said that.
He's biased, Arteria,
I ain't
because
biased.
he don't like Tyler Perry. He doesn't support Tyler Perry movies
at all. Shout out Tyler Perry though.
Okay, but what else they said on there?
That's about it. But everybody out there listening, everybody on IG, go ahead and leave your comments. Let us know what you think. What are some reasons that could damage or harm a relationship? And we're gonna go ahead and finish this podcast. And everybody out there.
No, we got to do the other topic.
You want to do that too?
Yeah, we're gonna do that one.
Okay, we're gonna stay on then. What's the other topic then?
All right, let me pull it up because I like that one. As a matter of fact,
Talk to him.
I'm going to read the story first, and then we'll ask the question following the story.
Okay, and people, again, listen out there, we're going to read a story, but people out there listening, if you want to leave us stories for us to, go over, or you want help, not help, we're not doctors.
Yeah, we're not therapists.
You just want an opinion. Again, the email is thethomasgang2020@gmail.com.
Okay.
Go ahead with it.
So this story we found on social media also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it says, my fiance and I have been engaged for 6 months now and recently moved in. My fiance and my dog always got together, playing, cuddling, etc. Recently, my fiance figured out through social media posts and quick math that I possessed this animal when I lived with someone else and can't handle that. No, it says I can't handle that he was a part of my old family. Note, I was never married or engaged prior. This was an animal adopted with a girlfriend. She now wants nothing to do with him, and as a result, I spend less time with him as well. She has even alluded to forcing me to get rid of him. Am I crazy for believing this is insecurity overblown?
So let me see if I can get this straight. So hold on, Arteria. She wants me to pin the email. I don't know how to pin the email thing. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put the comment on here. Put in the comments.
Oh, the Thomas Gang 2020
Yeah.
at Gmail?
Yeah, it's a thomasgang2020@gmail.com. But so basically, this person has a dog from a previous relationship. This is a guy.
Yeah. He has a dog from the previous relationship, yes.
So his new girlfriend has an issue with that.
Right. So the question that we posted following this story was, if you found out your significant other still has something he or she kept from their last relationship, would you make them get rid of it?
You want to answer that first?
I think it depends on what it is. I can tell you 100% of our viewers said no.
They said no what?
They wouldn't make them get rid of it.
Really? Hold on now. I'm really shocked. Steph says heck no. I'm shocked. So how do you feel about that?
I kind of agree with that. I mean, again, I think it just depends on what it is. Like, if you still got an old ring, like an engagement ring or something like that, but a dog, you gonna make him give it to the dog?
But how would you know about the engagement ring? Because he's not gonna give it to you.
I mean, that's another story.
Yeah.
But based on his story, he was saying that she found it on social media, or it can come up. You may not tell them, but it can come up that he still has the ring. So if it's something like that, I would say, I don't feel weird about that. But a dog?
Hold up, the streets is talking. If it's something sentimental, then throw it away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
like
kinda
a ring,
agree with that.
something like that.
It depends on what it is and how meaningful it is to that person.
Right.
I agree with both of those comments. A dog, come on, man. It's a dog.
And he's had that dog for a while. You can't make him get rid of the dog.
Dog for a lot of people are like children, are like family members. So to just get rid of the dog because this female sounds insecure.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah.
And then before she knew that it was from his previous relationship, she bonded with the damn dog.
Did they say how she knew?
It just said through social media posts and quick math.
Oh,
women.
She went back. Young women go back and look, 4 or 5 years and see what's going on. Hell, you did it to me.
you
know
did it to me. You told me you did a whole
damn,
background
you damn
check.
right.
There's nothing wrong with knowing who you about to get involved with.
You damn right. You got to do it. So
you better know it.
I think that's not only insecure but foolish. Like, what the dog gonna do? The dog gonna start talking to you and start saying, "Hey." You know what I'm saying? He should do this to such and such. Like,
she could flip it and look at it differently. Like, look, it's my dog now, bitch.
There you go. What the dog gonna do? The dog gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That's not right. I don't think you should get rid of the dog.
The real shorty low.
Because now it's like, what if he had kids with this person? You gonna want him to get rid of the child too?
Yeah. See, that's yeah. I agree, Arteria. Do the research. That person you don't want to be with. If that person is that way towards a dog, how would they be with a kid? You don't know how they going. You don't know how they. Wait,
they may not have kids, but I'm
But what if he did?
That if he did,
what if
she would be one of those stepmoms that probably was like the evil stepmom.
She'll probably would pinch the damn kid when you know what I'm saying. Like when she go away, she might pinch the kid because it came from somebody else.
To the dog now, she
probably kicked the dog and everything. Yeah, like grab him by the tail and throw him across the room.
That's terrible.
Hey, Huff, I do the same thing. I check court records. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that. I check cuz court records. I didn't know what was going on.
I told you everything
No,
before
you
you
ain't tell
even
me
looked.
about you ain't tell me about them speeding tickets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a whole lot of speeding
Don't do
tickets.
that.
I had to verify.
I think you had just as many.
No, I didn't. But yeah, like I agree with everyone. It depends on what it is, man. Like, it's some women out there. I ask you, okay, what if they had that's the same couch or the same bed? Because women out there they be like, wait a minute, that heavy used to sleep on his bed? I'm not sleeping on his bed.
But you know what? And now at the same time, women, ladies, you got to do the same thing. Now, if you expected him to get rid of all his shit, like his furniture, you better get rid of your stuff too.
How long?
You know, we don't know how many bodies you had on your bed, but
see, that's the thing. Y'all can get away with it. We can't, because
y'all don't care.
We
Y'all
sloppy.
don't ask.
We don't care.
Right.
And we're sloppy. We're not gonna go back 5 years ago and delete some stuff on IG that we posted. Y'all gonna do that.
Right.
If only people who gonna know is you and God.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, we're not gonna do all that extra work. That's too much.
Yeah, ladies, we're a little bit smarter than that. We like to do a thorough investigation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it.
I want to say smart. We just don't care.
And that's why a lot of things get over your head. So when things do come up, you be like, damn, I ain't even noticed she did that. Damn, I ain't know. When did that happen?
Listen, we already know.
Ladies, we be seeing the signs from day one.
You do. And y'all, we as men, we know y'all lie about y'all bodies. You know what I'm saying? If you say you got 4, you multiply by 2. That's 8. You know what I'm saying?
That's 60.
That's how it is. Hey,
I'm joking.
man.
I'm joking.
No,
I'm
you're not.
joking.
No, you're
I'm
not.
joking. I'm joking.
Duke Vic Fire, what up? What up? Let me see what Puff's saying. Yeah, that's petty. Like, making them throw the damn TV away. Yeah, like, that's
Throw
crazy.
the TV away.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
crazy. Someone trying to make you throw the TV away, you need to be with that person. Come on,
Like
man.
furniture and stuff like that.
Come on, man.
Come on.
What you gonna go buy a new TV because that was your ex bought the TV, or your ex used to watch the TV? Yeah, if someone's like that, you don't need to be around that person.
Yeah, that's
really
petty.
don't, man.
What about pictures? What if you have old pictures of your ex still around? Like,
Why would you do that?
what?
Have old pictures of you?
No, I'm just saying some people keep old pictures because they don't throw it away. So should you throw it away if you have an old picture of an ex?
Of course. Why would you keep your old picture of your ex?
Nigga, I found some old pictures of your exes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good try.
Years ago.
Good try.
when you was moving, we moved in together and I was helping you pack up your stuff.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Dudes are petty too. Duke Fick Fire, yeah, it is some petty dudes. It is, man. But the thing is,
Absolutely.
it is. Nah, I'm a guy and I'm telling you, it is true. Oh, shout out to Hurricane, you know what I'm saying? He's a legend. But there are some petty dudes out there. But I'ma say that women do it more.
No.
As far
you
as,
would say that because you only dealt with women. See, women, we deal with the insecurity from other dudes. Like, they be mad. You can get a phone call. They don't know what the phone call is.
No. That's different. We talking about things that you had from the past. That's what we talking about.
But even so, like, dealing with men, if you have like a necklace or a piece of jewelry from your past, some men will make you get rid of it. It could be a nice necklace and it might not mean anything to you. Those
are those insecure and petty dudes.
But to her point, she said there are some petty dudes.
I agree.
Of course, we're going to see it more than men because we're the ones in the relationship with them. You're going to see it more from women.
No, I agree that there are petty dudes, but I'm just going to say, because that's a female tendency of those kind of things. I don't see a man saying, "Hey, hold up, you and your ex used to sleep in that bed. Oh, get rid of that mattress." I don't see that happening.
I think those be abusive ones too.
Well, the women or the men?
The men.
If a nigga tell you to change your mattress, you get the hell out of there. Go get a restraining order immediately. Let me see. Everyone has petty in them. It takes the right person to bring it out. I disagree with that.
Who said that?
Arteria. You was on a roll before now. I disagree with that one.
I agree, cuz.
No. Everybody don't have petty in them.
You are you're petty for doing that.
No. A necklace got to go. I agree. Yeah. Well, a necklace? Yeah, Huff? I don't know. I don't care. Me personally, I wouldn't care. Because she had that before I did. You know what I'm saying? So if a chick bought you a DJ controller, you gonna get rid of it because she said that, it came from another chick?
Why you had to do that? Why you?
Hey, you gotta bring it down. Like, I don't think a necklace gotta go.
DJ, no, he not gonna get rid of it.
I don't think a necklace gotta go. Know what I'm saying? Mr. Simonson fan, what up?
Or a MacBook. If she bought you a MacBook, you gonna make him get rid of it?
Duke fit fire. My husband just told me I was a bad girlfriend. Oh man, no, he didn't. What? Why he said that?
She must have got rid of all his shit.
You got rid of all his
that,
stuff.
Get rid of the couch.
Listen,
get rid of the bed.
I don't give a damn you DJ for the Beastie Boys. You better throw away all them records she bought for you. Oh man, damn.
I want no trace of her.
You know what I'm saying? I seen hair on the Beastie Boy records. You better throw them away. Oh man, Huff says the necklace is more sentimental. I don't care.
If
I'm
it's
gonna be honest with you.
sentimental to her, it just depends. Like if it's something with his initials on it,
But,
yeah.
But this is the thing. How would we know?
Right.
That's
I mean,
the thing.
that's part of communication. You would have to ask.
She's not gonna tell you. And what I look like, hey, who bought you that necklace? You're a cornball if you do
but
that.
But if it come up, like for example, that story I just read, he didn't tell her that dog came from a previous.
She did her research and went back. Yeah, but if you a dude, you doing that kind of research, you a cornball too.
It can come up because people will put it out there. Some people want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be like, oh, I bought this from my ex, and they'll post it, and you be like, oh shit, ain't that what my boyfriend was?
That's a different story. Now,
but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to necessarily research something to find out about it. It could be just boom right in your face.
Me, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I honestly think it just depends on what it is.
It depends on what it is, but I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
A necklace, hell, I ain't buying. I don't care.
Because now she making you, going back to that story, now she make you choose between her or the dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. Real shorty low. Yeah, they talk too much. Who talk too much? The men or the women? Who talk too much? I don't know. You got to tell me who talk too much. But I wouldn't care. That's just too much. Because if you try to do all that research or try to find out exactly how much stuff they got from their ex, for men, you're gonna be doing that.
But that just goes back to you go looking for something, you're going to find it. Now, if it's just put out there and then you guys discuss it, and then at that point.
But why even ask? Like, because he bought her the purses, he bought her jewelry, he bought her shoes, he bought her clothes, he bought her wigs probably. Like, so what you going to tell her? Get rid of all that stuff? Like, come on, man. Like, listen, man.
Some guys will.
And they cornballs for that. If you listen, I'm not taking no sides because I'm a man. If you a man doing that, you are a cornball.
If he's telling to get rid of
straight up, yes, you are a cornball. What if it was a ring?
What if it's an engagement?
That's probably the only thing. But this is the thing, ain't like she gonna keep wearing it.
Actually, I know somebody right now that's wearing her ex-husband's wedding ring, and she's in a new relationship.
That's retarded.
She likes the ring. It's a big ass ring.
Why not pawn it? Now I may have an issue with that.
But
I
don't think the new guy knows that is her ring from her past relationship.
Hold on, I gotta read this right here. I believe that if the past relationship was serious, that some of the baggage was brought into the new relationship. Anything, even a necklace, would be an issue. Yeah, I hear you. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't care. Let me see. Oh, Huff says that lace wig gotta go. Oh man.
Oh, yeah. Y'all make me sick. Them Jordans gotta go. But you know what? Me
that
personally,
Pioneer controller gotta go.
Outside of like furniture and stuff, I'm the kind of person that once I'm done with you, I'm getting rid of anything that reminds me of you.
That's me. It's not being. I know a lot of people may say it's being petty, but for me, if the relationship didn't go well, right, I don't want anything to remind me of that person. And then when I go into a new relationship, I don't want it going into the new relationship. I don't want that energy even going into the new relationship. So I'm gonna get rid of anything. Yeah, that's it ain't being petty. It's just time to move on. Whatever reminded me of that person, I'm gonna get rid of.
And I'm not materialistic, so if it was a nice piece of jewelry, I'm just saying that's not a priority for me. I can go buy my own shit. It's nice if you get it for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't keep it just for the sake of having it. I would probably pawn it now if it's worth some money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you keep an engagement?
But I wouldn't bring anything from my past relationship into it.
But why would you keep an engagement ring? You know what I'm saying? Right. If you're not with the person no more, you're in a new relationship, I will pawn it. Because what you going to do? Years later.
If it meant something to you, that's going to be a constant reminder of what you had with your ex.
If it meant something to you, you'll still be with that nigga. You know
not if you don't want to be with your ass.
Let me see. Let me see. But what if she has a daughter? Give it to her. Nah, I'm not giving my daughter none of that. Nah, you tripping with that. Yeah. If I give you a dog and I leave, I'm letting that dog run out before I go.
You gonna take the dog?
Wow.
Wow. The dog gonna be homeless? Dang. Who said that?
Tyria said that.
The dog gonna be homeless, cuz.
Jazzy, what up, Hey, read the question to Jazzy because she just popped up here. You and Dez got to make y'all way up here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, we gotta have
that.
them on here. Let me get to the question because I really don't remember.
Let me see. Let me read Duke. What Duke put. You're speaking on a relationship that ended horribly. Suppose it was I can never say this word. Amicable, right? That's how you say it. Amicable. Okay.
Meaning that the relationship ended on a good note.
note.
I haven't been in a relationship like that, so I can't speak on that.
Yeah, all my past relationships ended bad. So.
Yeah, it ended for a reason.
Yeah, but even speaking for myself, even for me, if it ended on a good note, hypothetically speaking, it gotta go. It gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta go. It gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get rid of my TV and my couch and my bed because the person who I'm with now is insecure about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and let's take it a step further. What if you recently purchased a house with your ex, right? You guys were married. Yeah. She leaves the house, but you still have the house, and now your new person is coming in. You gonna get rid of the house?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell no. Either. Who gonna do that?
I don't know. Some people might put that for sale sign outside. I don't know.
Jazz said, give it a question, but that is crazy. If you're gonna get rid of a crib because someone feeling insecure, that's great. You are a dumbass if you get rid of the crib that you have to yourself because your new partner feels insecure. But you know what?
Sometimes bad energy and bad spirits still be in that house. So
that ain't the man thing. That ain't the man thing. I'm gonna go there. That's not a man thing because we just trying to get in. We don't care who house it is. If there ain't no kids around, we trying to smash.
Oh my goodness. Let me read the question. Let me read the question because I did post it on the story because if you saw it, but it says, if you found out your significant other still has something he or she kept from their last relationship, would you make them get rid of it?
Let me see what Alteria put. Are y'all making your significant other give up gifts from an ex?
Oh, she was answering the question probably for Jazz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Jazz says the same thing you said. It depends on the gift.
Yeah, it depends on what.
I'm not giving away no crib. I'm not doing that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
you're gonna give away a crib and then get with this new person.
That's too much.
And who's to say that's gonna work? So if it don't work, then what? Then you.
And this is how I said, because you know me.
Come on,
my family know me. See, someone like me, I'm be like, yep, it's my shit now, and I'm gonna make it mine. If it's a house or if it's furniture or if it's a dog, you know what I mean? That's my dog now.
Yeah, why would you get rid of that?
It just depends. I don't know.
The only thing, like I said, the only thing that I could see, I don't know why one would keep an engagement ring. I don't like. Yeah. I'm me personally, and I'm speaking for the men. I don't think we're gonna go on there. And I ain't say every man is like that. We do have some petty dudes out there. Let's be clear. But I don't think we put that time and energy to be like, hey, who bought that dress? Your ex bought that dress? Hey, where you get that microwave from?
You might not ask, but what if it comes up? You're like, you know what? I ain't wear this dress since I was with such and such. He bought this dress for me.
Who the hell cares? We trying to take it off. You see what I'm saying? Care about who bought the dress? You know what I'm saying?
So if it's a woman that you care about, you wouldn't mind if somebody else from her past bought her something that she still has and still wears when she's with you?
How would that conversation come up?
I don't know how it comes up, but let's say it does come up. We're speaking hypothetically that it does come up.
Hold on, your cousin tripping. House has to go because it's going to be a fight if they do a pop-up.
Oh, no, you changed the locks.
Yeah, you doing it.
Yeah, change the locks.
Yeah, you change the locks.
They can pop up at your new address, too.
Change the locks, get a restraining order, get a real big dog.
I ain't getting no restraining order. Come to my house.
Let me see. Other small things. Let me see. Other small things when I'm done with you has to go, too. That's what Jazz says. Yeah, but so she says pretty much get rid of everything. But that conversation is not going to come up.
But we're just hypothetically speaking that. Let's say just focus on that.
I don't care.
So you wouldn't care if the person that you're with is still wearing something that her ex
is coming off. Because chances are I'm going to be wearing something that I have with my ex. Who cares?
Not clothes, but that they bought you.
Who cares? Be thinking I'm going to give away some Jordans that my ex bought? Because you ain't happy with it? Size 14 Jordans?
Feel like that.
You know how hard them Jordans is to find?
Oh my goodness. You are so crazy.
Them Jordans stand right there.
Remember back in the day, it was when you know, the puppy love. You used to find letters from your exes. Oh. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, why you still got this letter?
I don't even know. I want to say something, but I ain't going to say it. That happened to me. I'll just say that.
That's happened to most of us.
That's happened to me, and hell, I forgot I had the letters, and when the letters were found, they got ripped up. I'll just say that.
Yeah, that happened to most of us.
But I get it though. That I get. You know what I'm saying? Letters, pictures, that stuff I get. But houses, jewelry, cars, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm
50-50
saying?
with the jury, depending on what the jury is and why it was bought. Like, what if it was bought for like their anniversary or some shit?
Damn, cuz Jordans get trashed. I'm not throwing away my Jordans, cuz. You know how hard it is to find a size 14 Jordan? You don't. It's hard. Nah, them Jordans stay there. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know that my ex bought it though.
Hey, ask her. She'll get rid of a Louis Vuitton purse.
You won't get no Louis bag. You won't get no bottle of Patron. You know what I'm saying? The bottle of Hennessy. You'll keep that.
I mean, hopefully she still don't have that from an ex, not no Hennessy.
Damn, Huff says, jury got to go pictures. I'm popping off. I'll get the pictures. But once you leave, you shouldn't have no pictures. No pictures should be around.
But I think some people forget that they have them too.
Yeah, okay.
Some people forget that they
well,
have
it depends where it is. It depends
Yeah.
because, you know what I'm saying, you can have pictures laying around somewhere and then when they walk in, oh, shoot.
And then it ain't nothing. They just throw it away and boom, that's the end of that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Nah, the Patron will be gone. No, it won't.
She gonna buy another bottle.
No, she
but
not.
that's my
No,
thing is, if it's something that you can easily replace, get rid of it and replace it. I mean, you shouldn't want to bring unnecessary drama into your relationship. If it don't mean nothing, get rid of it.
Let me tell you something. It's petty. As long as that person is no longer in your life, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop a jewel on myself. If that physical person is not involved in your life and you're not communicating with that person anymore, the material item shouldn't matter. We are not going to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to ask.
You might not, but some men do.
Them
a lot
them
of
niggas
some
is
men
cornballs. So in actuality, you are distinguishing things, a house, a necklace. So what about if they cheated? Do you distinguish in the sin? Example, if they kissed a person versus sleeping with them.
That's cheating.
That is cheating. That's cheating. Because even though you didn't sleep with them, you still kissed them. And that kiss could have turned into...
That's betrayal.
Yeah, that's betrayal. That's betrayal. I won't say having, old material items or whatever it is betrayal going into a new relationship. It's not the same. I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I won't consider that betrayal.
I think it depends on what it is. I can honestly see it to be a problem depending on what it is. But I feel like that's a conversation you and your significant other should have, and you guys need to come to an agreement whether or not they keep it or not, depending on how you feel about it. I mean, you could feel some type of way about some shit that you don't like.
Damn, Jazz. First 48, man. You all right?
Said.
First 48.
What she said?
You gonna kill a nigga? Over some Jordans? Damn, Jazz.
Where's that?
Jazz.
Where cousin-in-law? Is cousin-in-law on here with her?
Are you drinking Patron now? What's going on?
Nah, that's just what it is.
But everybody out there listening, leave your thoughts and comments on YouTube. What was the question again? I'm always be forgetting the question. Read the question again so they know what to leave. You know what I'm saying? Leave your thoughts and comments. Oh, okay. She says cheating. Oh, yeah. Nah, we don't need you on first 48. Just leave the nigga alone. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Ladies listening, you ain't got to kill no nigga. Just leave.
But you know what?
Just leave.
That's another
That's
conversation.
another yeah, that's another conversation. Just leave, y'all.
It's easier said than done because when you're in a situation and you've been hurt, you don't want to hear all this stuff. I mean, it's the right thing to do and it's the right thing to say. But speaking from a clear mind, that's easier said. When you're in it and you don't know if that other person is going to provoke you to do some shit.
Well, you know what? Sad to say, you have to be in. Has to happen to you before. You have to be hurt before to understand.
Right.
Because I think if it happened again, you'd be like, I've been down this road again. I might have made a mistake last time, and let me not do it again. Right. I know how to handle myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we ain't trying to kill nobody, Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? But read the question
put
again
the house
before.
Up for bail.
Read the question before we get up out of here, man.
If you found out your significant other still had something he or she kept from their last relationship, would you make them get rid of it?
I'm keeping a 65-inch TV, all that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody listening, please.
What's 65-inch TV?
You know what I'm saying? Hello.
Nigga, we bought this TV and don't even play.
But hey, leave your comments, thoughts on YouTube, and everybody on IG Live. Thanks for joining us. This was a really fun topic.
Yeah,
And
it was.
you know, if you haven't, like I said
We gotta
earlier,
get some of them here, like live with us.
no, we're not gonna do that. No, he's a legend. He is not petty. We're not gonna do that.
Who?
We not Hurricane is not. He's not petty. We're not gonna do that. I'll make those Jordans disappear. Y'all, what y'all got against Jordans?
That was just an example.
No, y'all have a bad thing about Jordans. Y'all being real petty. And I don't believe Hurricane petty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hurricane. But thank y'all for joining us on here, man. We really appreciate it, man. I had to give up all my you had to give up all your stuff? So he petty. Oh, damn, he might be petty then.
That might not be petty. No, that might.
Nah, you might have had an engagement ring or something. You might have had something.
Something sentimental.
Them other niggas like bought you
Something
purses.
sentimental and something that brought you back to a time with your ex.
Them niggas was buying you Dapper Dan jackets with your name on it. You see? That's what that was. Them niggas bought you Dapper Dan jackets and stuff with your name on it. That's what that was.
Don't find no excuse.
Shout out to Hurricane. I would threw that stuff away too. Get that out of here. Damn jackets out of here. Hell yeah. That's what that was.
You being biased.
But thank y'all for joining us, man. We appreciate it. If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube. All right? We out on here. Oh, man. Not Hurricane.
You being biased.
Not Hurricane.
Biased. You don't think you being biased?
Nah. Hell no. Not Hurricane.
Oh my goodness, that was fun though. That was a good topic, but we definitely have to get them on here next time.
Yeah, Jazzy, and Dez, we got to get you on here. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say before we get out of here, dear?
No, I think that was a good show.
Definitely was fun, and again, subscribe to YouTube, the Thomas Game Podcast. Also follow us on IG, the Thomas Game Podcast, and also again. On Gmail, you want to leave your stories. You want to get our opinions on things. The Thomas Gang 20 at gmail.com.
Thomas Gang 2020.
I'm sorry, the Thomas Gang 2020 at gmail.com. That's the Thomas Gang 2020 at gmail.com. And you can also check this podcast out on other listening platforms such as iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and other listening platforms as well. This has been episode 26. And we out.